What's up guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. This is a scripting tutorial for the sprinting system right here. You have settings that you can change inside of the script, and you have a sprinting GUI. So let's get into the video. First we'll create a local script inside of the starter character scripts. You might think, why would we put the script inside of the starter character scripts? That is because when the player respawns, these scripts will be loaded again. So let's say we put it in here and there's no player, it will start to error. So that's why we're putting it inside of here. We'll just call it, what should I call it? Like sprint system. Oh, sprint system. Okay. Then I will create a table. This will hold functions and such. Normally you would do this in modules, but I'm doing this because I like scripting in this way. First I'm gonna put some basic services that we will need. User input service, get service, user input service, local run service, this game get service, run service, and tween service. Okay, so these are probably the only necessary ones, but if I need more I will add them. Then we're gonna add the local player. That is game.players.local player. This will be the player inside of players. Then we will grab its character, and this will be local player.character. This is the character inside the workspace with your name. Then we will grab the humanoid from the character. Local humanoid is character, and then we will find the first child of class humanoid. What this does is it checks inside of your character, in this case, and it checks for the first child, which means it's a like this is a child from, this is the parent of the texture. So we'll check if for a child inside of the character that has the class name, which it says right here, humanoid. Then we will grab the camera. The camera is workspace.current camera. This is your camera basically. Okay, yeah. Then I will make some basic settings. You can change these when you want to. I will probably publish this system as a model, so you can just drag it into your game. Standard walk speed. That is humanoids walk speed. So why am I doing this like this? That is because if you're setting your walk speeds, I will just grab the one from your game that is already set, so it doesn't like interfere with other systems. Running walk speeds. That is like that's the humanoid walk speed, and then we will like multiply it 1.2. So you're walking 1.2 times faster when sprinting. Normal FOV, that is the camera dot field of view, and we'll do sprinting FOV, and that is your camera field of view, and then we will multiply it by the same amount as the running walk speed, so it looks natural. Then we will do time for 1 stamina spent. Let's say it takes 0.05 seconds to use 1 stamina, and then time for stamina, or for 1 stamina regen, this will be like 0.02 seconds until you regen 1 stamina. Yeah, I think that's it for the settings. I don't know what else to add, but if we need anything else later, we can add it. Then, because we are using meta tables, we will create a new object. I might do a video on meta tables if anyone wants to know how to use this. Okay, so first we set a empty table inside of the sprint system. Then we will put things into our objects. So our stamina is 100. Self dot sprinting is false, so this will be a flag variable. Self dot walk speed is settings dot standard walk speed. So at first we set the walk speed to the standard amount. Then self dot last stamina regen time is os dot clock. This is a time generated from like a specific amount of time back in the day, like in seconds. So I think it's 1970. It checks the time that has passed in seconds. And then last stamina use time is os.clock as well. And then we return our object. Now we can say local sprint system object is sprint system.new, and this will return self. So self includes all of this. Now we will create a function sprint system, and then we use this instead of a dot. I don't know what the English word for this is, but when you use this, you can call an oh wait, let me just finish the function. You can call something upon this. So if I do this, change run speeds, this will be self, and it will automatically send all the data in here to this function. As I said, I might make a tutorial on how to use metatables better in the future. Self.sprinting, and then we will add a state, which is a bool value, and a bool value is true or false. So we set the we change the sprinting variable to something, to whatever we sent in here. Okay, first we will create a function for the speed loop. Sprint system speed loop. This will be a run service dot render step. And so every connect function, every frame that gets run, this function, like everything inside of here will run. So first we will check if the player is walking. So we will make a variable, and we will check if the humanoid's move direction dot magnitude is above 0.1. If you're standing still, the move direction magnitude will be nothing. So this is how we know if we're sprinting. So then we check if we're sprinting and if we're walking, then and then we will put if self dot stamina use time plus settings dot time spent for one wait, which one did I use? Spent. Yeah, this above os.clock. So what this does is this is os clock, which if I can show you really quickly in output, print os dot clock. What this will print is a time. We add the amount that we have in here. So let's say it is 0.05. So this is hold up. This right here is the time, and then this is the time that we put a little bit extra time in the second thing, as you can see. You see there's a little extra time, 0.05. So we check if this the last use time is plus the time spent for one stamina is above the current time. And if it is, we reset the last stamina use time to os clock again. So it's like it resets. It's like a debounce, if anyone knows what that is. Then we remove one stamina, and we set the walk speed to the running walk speed. Then if our stamina, or wait, let me see. Oh, first I need to check if the stamina is actually above 1. If self.stamina above 0, then, and then we will put this inside of here. We will put a else, and then we will change the run speed. So in this case, self change run speed to false. Then we will set the walk speeds to the standard walk speed if our stamina is depleted. Okay. And then if we are, this is if we're sprinting. And then we will put a else, which means we're not sprinting. If self.stamina is under 100 and self.last stamina, well, let me just, last stamina regen time. Wait, stamina use time needs to be last stamina use time. Okay. Last stamina regen time. Wait, let me see. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Okay, last stamina regen time plus settings dot time for 1 stamina regen is under os.clock. Then we will put the last regen time to our current time, and we will put our stamina to, oh yeah, we will limit it. What this does is it makes sure it doesn't go out of bounds, so it doesn't go under 0. Self.stamina plus 1. And then in here we will set the walk speeds, because we're not running. We'll set the walk speed to settings.standard walk speed. Okay. After that, yeah, I will make a function so the camera moves. Oh wait, I actually need to set the walk speed as well, so I need to make a function where I set the walk speed. Function sprint system set player walk speed. There we go. If humanoids dot walk speed is not self dot walk speed, so if it's different, so this basically checks if it changed, then we will set the humanoids dot walk speed to self dot walk speed. There we go. And we will use or we will make a nice tween, so our FOV changes. Self dot if our walk speed or self dot walk speed is the regular walk speed, then we will change the FOV to the normal one. Else we will change it to the running one. So we do tween service, we create, we add the object that we're trying to tween, which is our camera. Then we will create tween info dot new. This is the duration of the tween. We'll put it to 1. Then our easing style, enum dot easing style dot exponential, because that looks pretty cool. And then we change the fields of view of our camera to settings dot normal FOV. And after that, we play the tween. And here we will do this and change the FOV to running, or no, FOV, let me see, sprinting FOV, there we go. Oh, I don't want to publish the place. Okay, so we set the walk speeds at the end of the render steps. There we go. Yes, now we need to add input. So we will do, when we press a button on any button, we will it will run this function. This right here will return the inputs that you clicked. So we check if the input.keycode, which is like the key you pressed, is so for now let's put it to enum.keycode.left shift. So if we press left shift, then we will do get our object, and it will change run speed true. So this or change run state. I will call this change run state. Let me see if I use this anywhere else. You see, we only use this at the bottom. So we set our sprinting state to true, so we're sprinting. Then when we stop using, or when we stop our input, dot input ended, which means our we let go of the button, we will get the input again. We will do the exact same thing, but put the sprinting to false. Oh, try to publish again. There we go. Now it should show it should work. Like we should be able to sprint. But it seems like it's not working. So let's see why it's not working. Oh, I know why. We haven't set the speed loop. So once we create a new object, we set self speed loop. So we start the speed loop. There we go. Let me just turn off my shift lock. Oh, it still does not work for some reason. I see the issue. It's this. I put it above. We wanted to check below. That must be it. I hope so, at least. Okay, see, now it works. But there's just a tween issue, which we will fix very fast. Attempt to call tween info to a object. Let me see. Tween info. Oh, it's no comma. That's why. As you see, it is working. We are sprinting, and when the stamina stops, the FOV should change back. Okay, there we go. We have an issue. Oh yeah, that is because we changed run state to we changed this to change run state. And now when we use up our stamina, it will set us back to walking. Wait, was that an error? Value cannot be converted to a number. Self.walk speed. I figured out the issue. It was this was on our last stamina region time. Not change run state. It will be standard walk speeds. There we go. Now when we run, it will deplete all of our mana or stamina, and then it will stop running. There you go. It stopped running, and now it's regenning. When we're standing still and we're holding shift, it still regens. Only when we're walking, it will remove stamina. But now we want to showcase the player that we have, like how much stamina we have left, because right now it's in the console. So we will create a screen GUI. We will call this sprint bar. We will put a frame inside, call it main frame. I will put the scale to 1.1. This is the full screen size, so everything will scale based on this. So when we change this, it will always be the full screen size, as you see. So inside of here, we will put a bar. Call it sprint bar. We'll put the size to, I don't know, I will just put it, just move it in here. Okay, let's say this is our sprint bar. I'll make it a little smaller. Okay, then we make the background black, put it to 0.5, and inside of there we will put a bar. This will be the size reference for the actual sprinting bar, 1.1. It's a full size. 0.5, 0.5. Put an anchor point so it's always in the middle. There we go. Now I will make it a little smaller. Actually, I will do this with properties. 0.9, 0.9, and then no, actually 0.1. 0.975, so it's like almost filled, and then put this to like 0.8. Well, that doesn't look too bad. Then in here I will put another bar. This is just a reference. We'll put this bar and put it to 1.1. This will be the actual sprint bar, so we will call this amount left. And then in here we put a text label, amount left text. I'll make a font for local 1, text scaled automatic. Let's just try 100% for now. Remove the backgrounds, and we will put the size of the thing to 1.1, so it's a full size. Now, yeah, this works. So if I change the size of this bar to 0.9, now it's on like 90%, so it's right there. What we'll do now is we will get the percentage. So that is local percent of stamina left is self dot stamina, and we divide it by 100. And I will make a new function sprint system set sprint bar GUI. Then I will get the GUI in here. Local sprint bar is local player dot player GUI dot sprint bar. Local mainframe is sprint bar dot mainframe. Local sprint bar sprint bar frame is mainframe dot sprint bar. Local size reference is sprint bar frame dot size reference. Okay, so what I can do now is I can do the actual like local amount left bar is size reference dot amount left. Local amount left text label is size reference dot amount left text. First I will do this for the model that I will post. We will find first child, which will make sure it doesn't error. If not, sprint bar, so if this is not there, then it will stop the code, and I will just put a print you haven't put the GUI in the starter GUI. Okay, there we go. So after if the bar is not in the player GUI, it will not show it. Okay. So now we can make a new function, or we already have. Then in there, we will create a tween. We will grab the amount left bar. I'll keep this the same. Then we will put the size is. We'll send the percentage left, which is right here. We could do this in here as well instead of sending the percentage. What percent is this? Then we will do self set sprint bar GUI. So we set the size to udim2, which is x and y. We will put it to percent 0. 1 is full size on the up and down on the height. There we will make a tween, so it tweens the bar nicely. If self.stamina is under 100, then we will put the sprint bar not visible to true. And then if our stamina is used, we will put false. And then amount left text label dot text is self dot stamina and then percentage. Oh, there we go. Now if I sprint, it will update the bar, but it's not updating the text. Visible is not a valid member of sprint bar. that is correct because it's amount left bar. Okay, my issue. That's a small issue, but it's oh. No, main sprint bar. We need to do sprint bar frame. Sprint bar frame, sprint bar frame. There we go. Now when we sprint, oh, let me just remove all the GUIs. When we sprint, it will remove stuff. It will go up to 100 and then it will go invisible. And when we stop walking, or when we deplete our mana, it will stop our stamina. It will stop running. Then we can run again. Then it goes down. Then it goes up. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Now we can change some of the stats. Let's say we want double the walk speed. We can do this. So now when we're running, it goes double the normal walk speeds. As you can see, it works. Now we can even set how fast we want our mana to run out. So this is how much time it will take for one mana to go away. 0.01. So this will go, like, our mana will deplete very fast. As you can see, it works. We can even put it to 0.5. So now every 0.5 seconds, it will remove one mana. So we can basically run infinitely now. But if we stop holding shift, it will set the what's it called, the FOV of the camera back to the normal FOV. And yeah, I think that is it for the sprinting system. If this gets enough hype, I will even create a phone GUI and such for it and make it even better. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, like, and put on notifications if you want to see more scripting tutorials. Laters.